I love playing as a scout in Team Fortress 2. The speed, the thrill, the whiffing of shots. It's also intoxicating. However, as a scout main, I have to complain about the things my teammates do. It's in the scout handbook after all. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Rule number 3. Scout mains must complain about something when things don't go their way. That's why I'm here to tell you about how every class on my team, including other scouts, ruined my day. And it's definitely never my fault. We'll leave scout for the end. Soldiers are typically the class you're going to see the most on the battlefield. They can rocket jump ahead of where you're at, and they like to be anywhere and everywhere. Just like you! Now, with these exemplary beacons of rocket jumping, what would make a scout mad at their existence? Well, did you know Pyros can air blast? Some soldiers don't know that. How do they not know that? Like, they'll live if they're topped off on HP, but guess who won't be able to tank a mini crate rocket to their face? That's right, the scout! Are you freaking kidding me? Stop shooting rockets at the Pyro that has a brain cell for 1 second before I shove you back into boot camp! You rejected soldier freak! Why are you ruining my life? Think before you shoot your rockets next time, buddy. Pyro, our little fire lover, has excellent synergy with scouts. Being able to burn the enemy team alive means that if you can land a mean shot, you are basically guaranteed a kill on light classes, and you have a way easier time dealing with medics, demos, soldiers, etc. Now, while they are pretty nice most of the time, there can sometimes be a Pyro that is the ideal target of the soldier player we hated on earlier. Yeah, so that's fine. Just, did you know you have a right mouse button? You can air blast. Why aren't you air blasting? Seriously, is it that hard to just reflect that rocket? You don't even have to stay in front of it for the cone, for the air blast is that big! I don't even know how the rocket is coming so close to me, so please, for all that is holy, just do something to indicate that you're avoiding an explosive harbinger of death. Just step out of the way, just shoot flames or pull out a shotgun even. I'm so sick of it. Also, why am I doing more spy checking than you are, huh? The enemy team has at least 3 spies last time I checked, and I made sure to tell you in the text chat, or I spammed the freaking voice line, spy here, spy here. Guess what? Maybe you should think about sticking next to the team and trying to get rid of these spies, because the last 2 I've killed, guess what? The 3rd one showed up and got me! Why aren't you doing your job? Our medic and heavy combo keeps getting owned by these guys because somebody is sticking around them for 10 seconds that can literally just destroy every single spy. Why do you suck? Huh? Why do you suck? Why am I shooting my own dad? Demoman is probably the least offensive class to other scouts on the same team well, when you first look at him. It's funny how the scout is a natural counter to Demoman, but when you're on the same team, you tend to get along quite well. In fact, there's not much to say about Demoman in particular, since the only real problem is when they aren't Demoman at all! Get rid of the freaking sentry, please! Like, it's been there for 10 seconds, it's even shooting you! But why aren't you shooting your pills back at the single mini sentry that I've been shooting this thing with my pistol for a minute now? Please, for the love of all that is good, shoot a single pipe at the darn thing. You don't even have to hit it directly. Shoot some stickies at it. Demo Knight's even worse. Oh yeah, sure, tramp over the obstacle. Well, guess what? Some of us can't freaking fly, buddy. I don't have the soda popper equipped right now. So how about I have to freaking switch my class now to deal with the engineer, and then I'll go back to scout, and guess what? They switch back! The engineer switch back! Are you freaking kidding me? How about you just do your job, Demoman? Heavy. The good old Russian bear is a good friend to rely on. You complement each other quite well, considering you're basically yin and yang in terms of speed, but not necessarily power. Heavy is a tanky guy who can deal and take a lot of punishment, but if they don't have a shotgun, they're quite vulnerable while revving up their minigun. You, on the other hand, can't take much damage at all, but you're really fast and can deal a lot of damage up close. Together, you can help each other out a lot, but when I'm caught on fire from a detonator shot or a bad fight with a pyro on the enemy team, I need you to stop eating your banana, since you only lost 80 HP, and said, "Throw it to me, I'm burning alive! Oh, for the love of all that is good, my flesh is melt!" This hard hat has some really good buildings that will save your life in multiple ways. From having a reliable sentry to clean up the enemy that's chasing you, or providing a dispenser which heals you and prevents you from dying to afterburn or bleed, the engineer can be a true friend. Now, What if they haven't built anything? What if there's nothing? Stop using the Widowmaker for 10 minutes and build something! As a scout, I can safely ignore the teleporter without too much consequence, but you've got to be kidding me. When the engineers on payload defense have all decided to build minis and nothing else, freaking make something actually help us when we need to retreat or stop the enemy team. They're bulldozing us. I don't want to add more hours to Demoman. I just want to be flanking scout for 5 minutes, please. And if I help you build up your teleporter, don't go and complain in the chat that I took the teleporter. I made it level 3. You weren't doing anything with it. You barely built anything anyways. So stop getting on my case and just let me play the freaking game. Hey, the doc, the true backbone of the team. The medic makes sure people don't die. And I don't know about you, but not dying is pretty nice. They're essentially the far superior dispenser, able to heal from a decent range with their medigun and a far superior range with the crossbow, if they can aim or if you stop moving. Medics often hate on scouts for taking health kits when the scout isn't super hurt, but let me let you in on a little secret here. The medic has not healed me this entire round! When I come back from behind the battlefront and I see a medic pocketing someone who has max overheal, all I ask is for a crumb of health, maybe even some overheal if they're feeling up to it. And what do I get? Nothing! So yes, I'm taking that health kit! You regen yourself, can't you? It's even worse when you're on fire and the threat is nowhere near them. Just freaking heal me. Oh, and newsflash, you wouldn't have to start a vote kick against me since I took your health kit if you healed me, because guess what? If I'm at max HP, I can't freaking pick it up, moron! Oh yeah, the fake Australian. You and the sniper are fairly different while you strive to do pretty similar things. He stays super far back and picks off key targets while you get up close, since you're not a coward, to kill key targets, and then you taunt. For the most part, you and the sniper on your team will get along. After all, you're typically not fighting for the same health and ammo packs that are around the map. However, when the sniper doesn't do their job well, you're going to be able to notice really quickly. For one, shoot the enemy sniper, please! The enemy sniper obviously wants to kill the super jumpy scout, so having them picked off would make it so I don't have to play DDR on my keyboard to avoid getting shot. The other major problem is stop feeding the enemy. When your sniper is not observant, they are often used as resupplies for different kinds of weapons for different classes. For instance, Demo Knights like to get more heads, health, or even charge, making them harder for you to deal with them. Spies will use them for health or speed boost, and when the sniper isn't able to hit the enemy chasing you, oh yeah, you wonder why they even have a sniper rifle. Oh yeah, the guy that made me half French. You would think that the good old son and pa combo would work out pretty well, don't ya? Well, you're mostly right. After all, you're both likely to take flank routes. You're probably gunning for key targets, and you both look fantastic. However, while getting to where the action is, Spy is slower than you, and as such, he uses an extra tool. He has the Invis Watch. Normally, this isn't too much of a problem. He'll be able to get behind people and actually help you in a firefight if things turn sour. However, let's say you just gotta have a lot of fights and you need to restock your pretty boy's pocket pistol ammo. Well, the spy that has been cloaked from spawn decided to take the smallest ammo pack. Like, come on, man! I just need some ammo. Are you freaking kidding me? The enemy isn't even near here. I ran back just so the engineer on our team could have some ammo. But no! I can understand taking the health pack if you're hurt, but you passed by that. What was the point? You have to take this stuff because you don't know when to cloak at all. No wonder you left home. You freaking suck at reading the room. Maybe if you understood what the front line even is, you wouldn't use your Invis Watch 30 minutes away! You freaking suck! Finally, it's time to look in the mirror. Gosh, I'm looking good today! Alright, let me break this down. I'm literally them. I'm literally Scout TF2. Everything I'm gonna do, they're also likely to do. Great! So, where does the conflict arise? Obviously, if we're on fire, it comes down to who gets to the health pack first. That's fine. Whatever. As long as it's a scout that lives, that's not a problem. But what about killing? Well, if two hungry piranha scouts attack the same person, it comes down to who shoots last. That's freaking evil, man. You mean to tell me, if you're slower, you get the reward? Excuse me, princess. This ain't a fairy tale. Obviously, the better scout will know that it's better to show up after the party started. Ugh! You're freaking unbelievable, man. finally, we get to the real troublemaker here. You thought Scout would be the last one? You were dead wrong. It's actually you, the person watching this video. Don't think I forgot about you. So, what are you gonna do, huh? Comment that you're first? Be a bot, maybe? Actually, no. I know exactly what you've done wrong. You haven't liked, subscribed, and commented on this video yet, have you? Listen, grass grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother, I'm gonna cry if you don't like the video.